Okay, we're back with more frickin' Final Fantasy. I don't know why my live stream keeps cutting out for some reason. And it always seems to be at the worst possible times. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, fuck it. Lemon showers never hurt anybody. There we go. Next. There's the next one, but we're gonna have to get rid of that mud puppy probably. If he just stays away for like... Nope! Of course not. That would just be too easy. Great, I'm gonna have to fight 2 out of 3 of these mud puppies probably. Nope, I'm gonna have to fight all 3 if I'm gonna... Oh. Oh, it's just Cat. Alright, we're headed back off to, thank you, Cat. We're headed back to Horizon. Cat was following me the whole time. Alright. Mount up. Man, the darks are always... Nighttime is always freaking quiet. Seriously, Nobuo needed to freaking create some scores revolving around the nighttime exploration. Alright, time to try Tataru's voice again.
I'm at my wit's end, Bayan. This tonic is the Scion's only hope. Without it, I don't know what will become of us. Please, you have to find those leaves.
Here, take them.
You brought them. You really brought them. Thank you so much. There's no time to waste. I shall begin brewing without delay. A dollop of honey, a precious...
Yeah, I'm not singing that.
The news! Ah! I knew there was something I'd forgotten to mention. Ill tidings, Bayan. As ill as can be. Another crisis in the making.
Great. More crap. What could it possibly be this time?
A messenger from the Twin Adder came to the Waking Sands while you were in Kurthus. I wasn't privy to his conversation with the antecedent, but I did see the look on her face after he took his leave. Something is definitely amiss. Could it be that the Ixal have summoned Garuda again? Or mayhap Imperial forces have been sighted within the Shroud? Well, whatever it may be, I'm absolutely certain it's nothing you can't handle. Now go and ask the antecedent if there's anything you can do.
Seriously, it took you that long to fucking mention that to me.
I knew this day would come, yet I prayed it would not come so soon. We have reason to believe that another primal, or an entity resembling one, has been summoned in Gridania.
Arrival is customarily timely, Bayan. The etheric waves leave little room for doubt. Thy talents will be needed ere long. If there be truth in my suspicions, 'tis a familiar foe we face, though one quite unlike the Lady of the Vortex.
We dare not draw conclusions without evidence, but as Urianger says, the readings bear a strong resemblance to ones observed more than 5 years ago. Though I had hoped the Moogles guard beyond such follies. Suffice it to say, this disturbance warrants a full investigation.
Thy presence hath been requested by Commander Holoa. He awaiteth thee in the Otter's Nest.
Pray, hasten to Gridania, Bayan. Ida and Papalimo will rendezvous with you there. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
I am not looking forward to the thought of this. A pleasure to see you as always, Bayan. Thank you for answering my summons. Quite frankly, I could think of no one more qualified to... but we're getting ahead of ourselves. Allow me to explain. This had better be fucking good. Not long ago, the Moogle Mog visited the Adder's Nest to request an audience with the Elder Seedseer. He spoke of an imminent threat to all Moogle kind, one which would imperil the entire Twelveswood if left unchecked. You proved an able ambassador to the Sylphs, and we would have you reprise the role in our dealings with the Moogles. The rest you should hear from Mog himself. He awaits you within the Elder Seedseer, with the Elder Seedseer at the Lotus Stand. No. Do not tell me this. Don't. Please don't let it be this. Not yet.
The other scions have already arrived, sir. May I show you in?
Please, please not this.
Please, you have to stop them. But you mustn't kill them. They're not bad Moogles. Well, they're just misguided. A gentle, no, firm thrashing is in order. Yes, but no. Calm yourself, Mog. Can you not see that he hasn't the faintest idea what you're talking about? Be quiet this instant. Pray, forgive his witless outburst, sister. Most grateful am I that you've come, Bayan, and upon such short notice. Truly, Gridania could not wish for a more stalwart ally. But you are doubtless eager to know wherefore we summoned you. Our friend Mog has brought to us news of a most unsettling development. It would seem that good King Moogle Mog the 12th has returned to Eorzea. A curious thing to hear, I know. Truth to tell, I myself cannot say for sure if he is a genuine figure from history or some manifestation of Moogle mythology. Kuplo here would believe me the former. Once upon a time, we Moogles served the gods in the heavens. It was quite nice up there, unspeakably beautiful, unimaginably spacious, and with a literally endless supply of wine, Kupo. In spite of this, or possibly because of the last part, the gods eventually became discontented and started squabbling, which made life jolly difficult for the poor Moogles. So good King Moogle Mog the 12th, may his glorious name live forever, decreed that the time had come to leave Kupo. The realm of man would suffice, he said, so that all Moogles should live there instead. Unfortunately, the two realms are so far apart that we couldn't safely fly down. But good King Moogle Mog the 12th, may his miraculous foresight ever be praised, knew exactly what to do, Kupo. He had a rope, you see, the longest one ever woven. He nobly held while his subjects climbed all the way down to the world below. And that is how we Moogles came to this land, Kupo. All of us except good King Moogle Mog the 12th, may his courageous sacrifice never be forgotten. He alone would remain in the heavens so that Moogle kind might at last know peace.
Except that he has not remained in the heavens, from what I understand. That is your reason for contacting us, yes?
I bet he tied the rope to something. Good thinking. Remind me again what the problem was with him in returning to Eorzea? The problem, Ida, lies in the fact that he was summoned. It is our belief that good King Moogle Mog XII is a myth made manifest via means akin to those employed by the beast tribes in the summoning of their gods. Wait! You're saying a handful of Moogles with a boatload of crystals was really, really hard, and he just sort of appeared? Would that even work?
What I cannot fathom is why they would even try. With Garuda humbled and the Ultima weapon destroyed, what new threat could have prompted them to take so drastic a measure?
That might not in itself be the answer. Might that not be in itself be the answer? Twice in the last half-decade, Eorzea has been brought onto the very brink of destruction, only to be spared at the last by heroics of a chosen few. To you who braved those tempests and survived by virtue of your own strength, this latest period of peace will doubtless seem a welcome respite. But to those who had not the power to defend themselves, who were spared only by another's grace, this is merely the calm before the storm. I think the Moogle's Guard are afraid of what tomorrow will bring, and that things may not end so well as they did yesterday. That fear has driven them to call upon a greater power, one they believe can be relied upon to protect their loved ones and their homes, come what may. I assure you, the Moogle's Guard only want to protect the force from outsiders. But ever since the return of good King Moogle Mog XII, may his boundless grace fill our hearts with love, they have started to get a little carried away, Kupo. Verging on a lot, in fact. Like the sylphs who summoned Ramu, you mean?
We cannot discount the possibility that this entity is influencing the Moogles in a manner similar to that of a primal.
We share the same concern. Whoever or whatever the king may be, it is our belief that he poses a threat not only to Moogle kind, but to Gridania as a whole. Thus do we beseech you, Bayan, confront good King Moogle Mog XII and drive him from our midst.
No!
Humbly I do thank you. The sanctuary of the Moogle's Guard and their liege lord is concealed by magical wards. Brother Isumiyan of the Conjurer's Guild will doubtless be able to offer insight on how they might be dispelled. Pray seek his counsel ere you proceed any further.
No! I don't want to! If this wasn't part of the storyline, I'd fucking quit. This is bullshit. This night has just been bullshit. A bullshit run of frickin' Sunken Temple, and now we gotta fucking face good King Moogle Mog. And I've gotta hear that fucking music!
Welcome, Bayan. Welcome. That you should be the one to face good King Moogle Mog XII is of great comfort, to me and to the elementals both. As I am sure you know, the Moogles are not by their nature a warlike race. Yet should the king be suffered to remain, it is like that his influence will bring about a change in them. Thus does it behoove us to defeat him quickly, before any lasting damage is done. Make whatever preparations you deem necessary when you are ready to seek the king.
This is such bullshit! Alright, let's do this. The wards barring access to the King's Sanctuary can only be nullified through the use of enchanted keystones, the self-same method employed 5 years ago when first the King was summoned to Eorzea. It was with great regret that we were forced to sanction the slaying of the Guardians who then held the keystones, for none were in our possession at the time. By the grace of the elementals, however, we have been spared that burden on this occasion. Kuplo Kup had confided in me that he had been entrusted with a set of keystones by the Moogle's guard themselves. Yet wishing not to betray their confidence, he begged me to find some other means to gain entry into the King's Sanctum. Alas, I have been unable to do so, and dare not labor any longer, for fear that the Moogles might succumb to the corrupting influence of their liege lord. We must needs have Kuplo Kup's keystones, Bayan. Pray go to him and beg his assistance. He awaits you at West Shore Pier. Impress on him your great need, and I am certain he will yield. I really don't want to do this quest. I really don't want to do this quest. Please don't make me do this quest. This is such bullshit.
So, how will you do it, Kupo? Oh. He told you all about that. Well, if there's truly is no other way, I'll do it, Kupo. Take the ferry to Sweet Bloom Pier. I'll go on ahead.
I happen to be heading across the lake to Sweet Bloom Pier in the East Shroud. Whoops. Alright. Oy vey.
Don't you dare lie to me, Kupo! I know what you're planning, and I won't allow it! Open your eyes, Kupo! The king will never be satisfied, no matter how many crystals you bring him! We offered you a choice, and this is how you repay us? By consorting with this Aura? Imperials, Gridanians, Sylphs, you're no different from the rest of them. Actually, you're worse, Kupo! Traitor to his kins Moogles, he plots treason against the crown. Enough! Kuplo Kup will answer for his crime soon enough, as will all who defy the will of good King Moogle Mog the 12th. May he reign forevermore, Kupo! The king is planning to purge the 12's wood of his enemies, Kupo. We've got to stop him before it's too late.
Yeah, I'm not doing high-pitched voices. I'm done with that shit.
The entrance to Thornmarch is deep within the bramble patch, Kupo. If you take me there, I can nullify the ward. But be warned, the Moogle's Guard have set traps to lure enchanted beasts. I can't hide from them, so you'll need to protect me, Kupo.
Escort Kuplo Kup to safety to the warded entrance. Should you fail to defend him or move too far away, he will return to Sweet Bloom Pier, where you may rendezvous with him before trying again.
Let's go, Kupo!
Oh, he's gonna follow me. Hey, ugly! Man, all these monsters. And look at that cat right behind us. You know what? It would be so much easier just to invite him to the party. Because he's just gonna end up helping us anyway. Oh shit. Okay, now we run like we're in Baywatch. Okay, that's what we needed. And here we are.
We're here, Kupo! I don't see any more beasts, do you?
Alright.
Are you ready to face the king, Kupo? Then step closer to the ward. Raise your hand and focus. Like when you attune to the Aetherite, Kupo. I'll open the way for you. The rest is up to you, Kupo. Now go and teach those foolish Moogles a lesson and send the king back whence he came.
Thorn March Hard. Now accessible. I don't like this. I really don't want to, but I have to. Good King Moogle Mog, the 12th of his name, has once more been called forth by the Moogle's Guard. Though the king is not considered a primal in the strictest sense, he poses a threat not unlike that of the Beastmen gods, in that his influence could corrupt his people's peaceful nature. And so, like those other aether-starved beings, he too must be felled for the sake of the realm. I'm not gonna like this. It's gonna take a while to do this, huh? Waiting and waiting and waiting, and it's all because of everything else. No one likes doing Good King Moogle Mog, and just doing it is an ordeal. Come on, other tank. Come on, other DPSs. Let's get this shit over with. At least we get a full party for this.
Kupo? Who the seven hells are they? Meddling adventurers, I'd wager. Moogle's Guard, to arms! Defend the king, Kupo!
I don't like... Yeah, this is gonna be an easy run. You know what? Fuck it. I'm switching off tank. The music's speeding up like crazy. Here comes the pain. I don't even know the... Hearken unto me, brave Moogle's guard! These villains shall threaten you no more! Why? Lend me your strength and I shall purge our enemies from Thorn March. Yeah, everyone's severely overpowered for this, so... No, he won't. Oh, thank the 12. Never again. Never again. Never again do I want to do this dungeon. Never again. Never. Never. I want nothing to do with it. You did it, Kupo! You did it! Good King Moogle Mog the 12th, may his mighty soul rest in peace, is no more! I shudder to think what might have happened had you not stopped the Moogle's Guard when you did. Thank you, Bayan. Perhaps now they'll come to their senses and stop playing at fairy tales.
Rest assured that the chieftain will have wise words for them too. You should go and tell Pukni Pak that the king is no more, Kupo. She's with Ryao at Camp Tranquil and can relay the news to the chieftain.
Oh man, if I see another Moogle, it will be too... If I see another Moogle that isn't a frickin' delivery Moogle, it'll be too fucking soon. Alright. Whoops. Forgot to jump. Oh, wait. Wait, what?
Do I dare believe my eyes? Good King Moogle Mog the 12th, may his magnificent virtue serve as an example to us all, has fallen? All Mooglekind owes you a debt, Kupo. Ah, and I sense Ryao wishes to congratulate you as well. I shall let you two speak without fear of interruption.
Yeah, might as well.
Your bravery in the service to the Twelveswood and her Moogles shall not be forgotten, Bayan. My sister will doubtless wish to hear the tale of this great victory from the mouth of the man responsible. Pray, return to the Lotus Sand and treat her to a full account of the day's events, while the details are yet fresh in your mind.
It's like, geez, maybe I don't want to share her with everyone. Maybe I just want to say, oh, I just beat Good King Moogle Mog just for the hell of it. I did it because he was annoying.
The Elder Seed Seer is expecting you, sir. May I show you in?
Would be nice to think about, but we'll see.
Bayan, you are returned to us unharmed and victorious. Thus I have two reasons to be glad. Yet many questions remain unanswered. If you would be so kind as to oblige me, I would fain hear all that occurred in Thornmarch. Then it is as we feared. The king really is a primal. But he really isn't, is he? I mean, the Moogles don't worship him. For one thing, he's not even a god to them. That doesn't sound like any primal I've ever heard of.
Then mayhap the fault lies with the definition. The fact remains that through a combination of the power contained in crystals and the force of their collective faith, the Moogles called forth a being that by rights should not exist. Moreover, when slain, said being left no corpse, the aether which comprised him instead being scattered to the four winds. According to the accepted definition, he may not be a primal, but the mode of his manifestation was in every respect the same.
Which means?
Asians! This whole business reeks of their handiwork. They said it was a masked man who had taught them how, years ago. But Gridania has no shortage of masked men, and I never thought to question... Confound it all! How many more will they ensnare with their tainted gifts?
Too many, I fear. So long as there are paragons to steer the embers, fools to build the pyre, and crystals to feed the flames, ever and again shall we suffer the primal visitation. A somber thought, but a salutary one. My heartfelt thanks, Bayan. Already the information you have provided us has proven invaluable. The Grand Serpent Marshal and I have much to discuss. Oh, before you do, my lady, I was hoping we might finish discussing that other matter. The matter of which you speak has even now been settled. The Scions shall not want for support. We shall be glad to send additional supplies to Revenant's Toll. We knew we could count on you, my lady.
While Ida and I remain to discuss the particulars of our arrangement with the Elder Seedseer, mayhap you could return to the Waking Sands and apprise the antecedent of all that has transpired. Yeah, sure. I'll do it. For no other reason than I just want to get this done. And I want to get some sleep, because I'm starting to pass out. You'd find more cheer in a graveyard. Alright, back at the Wakened Sands.
It is good to see you hale and healthy, Bayan. I received word from Ida and Papalimo that you had found good King Moogle Mog the 12th, but I had hoped to hear your version of the tale. So it was as they said, summoned with the same methods used by the beast tribes and taught by the Asians. Though unfortunate, this incident did at least serve to remind the Elder Seedseer of our usefulness. Her offer of additional support could not have come at a better time. My thanks, Bayan.
Alright, let's do...
Owing to the tireless efforts of all concerned, we are at long last ready to bid farewell to Vesper Bay. So as to avoid drawing undue attention, we shall make the journey to Revenant's Toll in small groups, departing at irregular intervals. Lest you doubt, it is still my intention to conduct future operations openly, but on this particular occasion, the need for caution overrides all other concerns. To move north as one ponderous caravan would only serve to invite attack. It seemed only right that I should be the last to leave, and I would have you remain with me until the end, Bayan. Upon my departure, the Waking Sands will formally cease to be our headquarters, and the premises will be given into the care of Urianger. I had thought to relinquish the property, but he was quite adamant, and I had not the heart to disagree. These walls have borne witness to some of the brightest and darkest moments in our Order's history. Mayhap it is best that we do not forsake them entirely. Urianger will remain here and devote his energies to studying the nature of primals. By the grace of the 12, he will one day discover the permanent solution that we have sought for so long. Of course, he will not be alone. Alice will continue to work closely with him as well. Should they require our assistance, I have their assurances that they will not hesitate to contact us.
Oh boy, I am having trouble with voiceovers today.
Speaking of Urianger, would you inquire of him if any tasks remain undone? I cannot escape the feeling that I have forgotten something important.
Ugh. Thou art ever welcome, Bayan, but I require no assistance. Pray, take thy leave unburdened by concern for my well-being. Verily, thy countenance bespeaks a desire to quit this place without further delay. Mayhap thou thinkest this chapter of our tale concluded, that these halls should rightly be consigned to the annals of history. In man's eagerness to seize the future, how readily he doth set down the past. Full many a proud pioneer hath bravely stridden into the great unknown, only to find there the banner of his ancestor faded by the eons. And still man glorieth in his discoveries. 'Tis through his pride that wisdom doth ever give way to ignorance, while they who lurk in shadow remain hidden, lost no sooner than they are found. Be not offended, Bayan. Thy conduct hath ever been beyond reproach. Despite thy surpassing strength and all thy many victories, thou hast never been so convinced of thine own greatness as to imagine thyself above the failings of thy forebears. Mayhap it is the echo which hath opened thine eyes to the lessons of history. Would that the same could be said of... I'm not screaming. No. Whence came that cry? The Salah. 12 offend. The antecedent. And Minfilia is down.
You must. Tell me, Louisois, would you have done the same?
Niba squanya sura. Minya siro skua. Dandu baraga. Sundia kasiamak.
An Ashian here? How?
Gundiaskama. Disha Makura.
But you are not like the others. Your robes.
Ganzura. Dakumara. Shiza Pugora Minda. Yesu Kuryada Motaya. Shinda Koreba. Mine are the robes of an emissary. Unlike he who came before, I have no quarrel with you.
He who... You speak of La Habrea.
La Habrea is a warrior. He fought. He fell. He may yet learn from his mistakes.
Then he's still...
Come. I only confirm that which you already know. There is no cessation, no oblivion, only expulsion.
You... What are... We're ready when you are, my lady. If there's nothing else. Is something the matter? I feel the same way. After everything that's happened here, it feels strange to leave. But I'm sure we'll soon get used to Revenant's toll. Well, I'll let you say your goodbyes. Take as long as you like, my lady. We shall depart whenever you're ready.
It is only to be expected. She lacks the gift and the knowledge both. To her, we are indistinct.
I do not understand.
Shadowless, fleshless, formless. What truth there is in each tale is diluted by time and telling. Knowledge dictates expectation, and expectation colors perception. Thus did she perceive not. So it is with all but a chosen few. Even you, when young, could not yet see with eyes unclouded.
You know nothing about me. Nothing!
The gift grants you clarity. It grants you focus. With it, you may in time come to see us as we are, rather than this crude approximation.
La Habrea did not think so highly of the Echo.
La Habrea is wrong about a great many things. The Echo is indeed a gift, albeit one you have yet to master.
And if we did?
There would be no strife between our peoples, for we would be of one mind. I leave as I came, in peace, antecedent. May we meet again as friends.
Wait! Stay where you are!
And again, not screaming. Dishmara Bishunda Kuroskara Daskunda Mashoda Sayoskurianda.
I take it there is no need to explain. Save your concern. He did me no lasting harm. Whatever his intention was, it was not to kill. I heard a cry! What happened? Are you alright? You look faint. Do you need to lie down? I can fetch you a flask of my special tonic. Ariane, send word to the students of Baldessian. Tell them to scour the archives, the forbidden tomes in particular. If there is any reference to an Axian robed in white, however oblique, I would know of it.
An Axian, my lady? Was that what gave you cause to cry out? I did but moments ago glimpse a figure clad in white set forth from the waking sands. Yet Axians are wont to employ teleportation magics. Why would one be so brazen?
I know not and cannot. Find him, Bayan. Turn every stone in Vesper Bay if you have to.
Pray attend me, Tataru. Alright, let's go find this fucker and find out who the fuck he is. I am told that you are the warrior of light, but I would know for myself. I shall walk north, and you may choose to follow. Know, however, that you will be waylaid if you do. You may even perish. Should you survive, we shall speak anon. I hate imps.
Alright, that takes care of one. And once again, Cat's following me. Alright, we're getting there. Here we go. Remarkable. Truly remarkable. I thank you for granting me this indulgence. None save he who bested La Habrea could endure such an examination. Have the laws of man grown so twisted in my absence that it is now permitted to lay hands upon an emissary? You bore witness to my audience with the antecedent, did you not? Then you know I acted only in self-defense. I realize that the same cannot be said of La Habrea. Even amongst his brethren, he is considered unique. Nevertheless, I cannot wholly condemn his misdeeds, for through them we discovered you, one so strong in the gift that he could cast us out. Your mother favors you still, that much is plain, but surely you must feel it. Her influence wanes, and her strength shall soon be spent. These lands, these people, this world, all shall soon change. As it was, so shall it be again, as it should always have been. Doubt my claims and question my motives if you will. Only believe me when I say this. I am Elidibus, emissary, bearer of the word of the one true God, and we shall meet again. Wow, that was so much for so little. Oh, what am I doing? I'm going the wrong way and fucking up. That's what I'm doing. Almost there. Why do I keep falling asleep? Oh, there we go. Alright, keep my feet planted firmly on the ground for right now, at least until we get to the end. Alright.
Thank the gods you've returned, Bayan. After you left, I began to worry that I might have sent you to your doom. I take it our visitor proved elusive. Beg pardon? He was waiting for you? What did you do? What did he say? As it was, so shall it be again. Of when does he speak? And of what exactly? The words of this Elidibus portend much to reveal nothing, save perhaps a measure of disdain for La Brea. I had hoped for answers, but it seems I shall have to be content with a wealth of additional questions. Let us set aside the matter of this Ascian until after we have completed our move to the Rising Stones. There is but one final favor I would ask of you before I depart. I believe I mentioned before that my father was a member of the Alamegan Resistance. The truth, however, is more complicated than that. As far as the Empire knew, he was their spy. He maintained the deception for nigh on half a decade, furnishing the Resistance with vital Imperial secrets while feeding his paymasters subtly conceived misinformation. When he died some 15 years ago, my father left behind his journal, which I have closely guarded ever since. It contains every shred of information he and his agents can steal on what they believe to be the single greatest threat to Eorzea, the Primals. Its wisdom has guided me through the years, though there is much within I still do not understand. It is my hope that Urianger will fare better. Tell him to treat it with care. It is all I have left with my father.
I hope so. Because I'm done being here and I want this frickin' patch to be over. At least in this sense. I thought thee departed. To what end dost thou linger? The father's final bequest. The daughter's lifelong labor. It is no small thing to surrender such a cherished memento. Well can I imagine the antecedent's pain. To mine honor, upon mine honor, I swear to spare no effort in the study of these materials, lest my lady's sacrifice be in vain.
Bayan, this is Minfilia. Forgive me, but I can reign no longer. I have departed for the Rising Stones. If you have yet to... Once you have given the journal to Urianger, I bid you come to the seventh heaven in Revenant's Toll. Tataru will be there to show you inside our new headquarters. Assuming you have already attuned to it, you may wish to make use of our new aetheryte in Revenant's Toll. After all, it is right out on our doorstep.
Alright. Take one final look at the past. Take one final look at the past. And we out. Alright, here we are in Revenant's Toll. There's Tataru.
Welcome, Bayan, welcome. This is your first time here, if I'm not mistaken. I think you're going to like our new home. Well, what are you waiting for? Go in and have a look.
Well, fuck me sideways. I did not realize the science had moved until I arrived in Vesper Bay. Thankfully, Urianger was kind enough to direct me here. I know I've only just joined, but if there's anything I can do to help, please let me know.
As you can see, our Sharlayan allies have furnished us with a wealth of new tomes. 'Twould be prudent for you to broaden your knowledge as well.
As ravishing as ever. Perhaps for old time's sake she would... Gods, Bayan! Don't sneak up on me like that. We bards are an easily startled lot.
I love the smell of victory in the morning. It smells like sweat. No, Montoy sauce. No, victory. Yeah, victory.
The horror. The horror. So here we are, completely independent and unquestionably neutral. Or at least more so than before. Truth be told, I cannot say that it feels that different. Of course, Ida begs to differ.
Oh? You wish to help? That's very kind of you, but I can manage on my own. Besides, you should be out having grand adventurers, not withering away here with me.
Well, how about a drink then?
Is it not wonderful, Bayan? Nary a single presumptuous merchant has darkened our door. I know full well they will come in time, but for now let us enjoy the respite.
Oh, woo! Please, voiceovers.
Well, it is certainly spacious. Today marks a new beginning for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. For today we declare our independence.
We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Eorzea's people proudly and openly. But this does not mean that we will sever our ties to the Eorzean Alliance. On the contrary, the antecedent and I shall endeavor to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we shall not permit political considerations to influence our decisions.
Our identity remains unchanged, as does our cause. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Eorzea.
Yep. Whew.
A moment of your time, Bayan. I would speak of Elidibus.
Pardon the intrusion, my lady, but the matter which bringeth me here will admit no delay. Mine every attempt to contact the students of Baldesion hath been met with silence.
No one will respond. How odd. Allow me to try. No response. Surely they would not ignore us.
They have never yet, my lady. I fear we must assume the worst.
No. No, I will not believe it. An outpost, perhaps, but not their headquarters. Their wards are beyond circumvention. Had they come under attack, they would most certainly have raised the alarm. None could penetrate their sanctum unnoticed. But for those who lack the gift and knowledge both... Oh no. Contact their agents in the field at once. If aught has befallen the students of Baldesion, they may know of it. Though the thought of it pains me, until such time as we have evidence to the contrary, we can but assume the worst. Accordingly, we must needs seek another source of information on Elidibus.
'Tis possible that others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however, they are unlike to yield it unconditionally.
Do what you must. Yet another unforeseen and unwelcome development. What could be next, I wonder? A visit from a crimson-clad Asian, perhaps? Or Ocher? Or Puce? And which of our allies will then fall silent? For a time, I thought we had gained the upper hand. When you shadowed the crystal of darkness and cast out La Habrea, I dared to hope that we had found a way to rid ourselves of the Asian menace. But I was wrong. He endures and may yet return. Upon that point, I have no doubt that Elidibus spoke true. Yet there must be a way to destroy them utterly, a way to spare this world their unholy machinations. I dare not consider the alternative. There are forces at work we do not understand, Bayan. I discern them all around, in disturbances too great and too numerous to be dismissed as mere coincidence. Doubtless the paragons are involved, but how and to what end is far from clear. I know not what will come, but I do know that we will rise and meet it as one. Ah, my stalwart hero, Your face is a picture of resolve. I know that you will be ready when the time comes. With luck, however, that will not be for a while yet. Pray, return to your private affairs with my blessing. Should anything arise, you will be informed. Kyle, where are you?
Dushmareshka domedag. Shiskanasko. Sunsa Kazuma. Kosa Moskedakua. Kosia Simak. Dunda Kusaba Kusida Kusha. Kusamas Dushkana Kusa Sunda Koiba Bora Dumska Sugura Kuskianos Garafu Daisko Seva.
And that's it. A Realm Awoken trophy unlocked. I'm going to take a quick break to travel somewhere. And when we return, well, we'll have a little bonus feature. But we're not going to continue the storyline just yet because I do want to check and see on a few things. But in this case, A Realm Awoken is finished. And now I can relax. And hopefully there'll be more voiceovers in the future patches. Because I'm getting sick of doing Minfilia's voice. It's killing me. Really. But anyways, Kruznik X out.